it, and we are here for month ahead. Yay! I love excited. I get love and excited when we get to do month ahead, just because I know I'm doing the right thing. I know it. I waited, I was patient, and now when I get to stuff this, I know I'm doing the right thing. So it makes me excited to do month ahead. And then these are my everyday essentials. I told y'all we are going to hit this hard and heavy because these are actually the bills that are coming due, and having these savings challenges completed and back in rotation helps me know that I'm going to have the money readily accessible, not spent. It's going to be here to pay those bills when they come due. So this is why I absolutely love this binder, and it just keeps me accountable. So both things are really good for the soul, and so I want to get at it. Let's get in it. Let's do the darn thing. How y'all doing? How y'all been? What's the 411? I am here for everything positive and smiley. I'm feeling it today, y'all. I'm feeling it today. Okay, so month ahead. If you're new here, I do it wholly different than most people that do month ahead binder, and it is for the better for us. So let me explain as we go through it. This is my grail. This is it. Oh, you see the halo? Did I put a halo? Anywho, so this charm right here comes from Saul at Designs by Saul. She's linked down below. She always is, because she makes these adorable charms with like pendants and letters if you want to, but the colored themes, it's just perfect. And she makes them for A6 and A5. Perfection. All right, so mine month ahead is purple for now. I intend to do my next month 2, whenever I finish month 1. I'm already looking ahead, y'all. When I finish month 2, it is going to be a different color. In month 3, different color. And that way I can keep it straight with what month is what. So it's pretty. So this is my purple everything binder, except for this is pink. I know. But anywho, I have this little magnet that I got from Beauty Mom Budgets. She actually sent it to me because she started making magnets, and they're so stinking cute. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then this is from Candy at Stuff and Budget. She sent me that one to go with my purple aesthetic. Love her. And then Cooper over at Purely Budgets, he created this, and they are so stinking beautiful. The bookmarks as well. And then I ordered this because I was like, wait, I need a fully funded one because I'm finishing sections. Yeah. All right, so let's get into what actually is my month ahead and not all the prettiness. So first things first, the cash. So what I have here is what I always bring to month ahead stuffing. So because it's always consistent, it's always the same, I have a cash breakdown slip that is just for this. You can see if you look back at another video, it looks exactly like this. So I always bring the same denoms in hopes that I can fill, or in the expectation that I fill all the folders that I need to fill. And I'll explain like what's going on in here. But I bring this currency breakdown every single time. So I love this. It makes it super easy. Thought process and the stress of figuring out what I need to bring, gone. So this is what's going on in these envelopes back here. This is my summary sheet. I just have this because it's easier for me to see what's going on as on one card depiction as opposed to flipping through a million things. So let's see, where do we start? So I have all of these categories. Recurring expenses. These are recurring expenses, y'all. So me personally, you can do whatever you choose to do. Me personally, though, I do not month ahead on variable expenses because they're just that. They're variable. I might not have them tomorrow. I might only need them today. So I'm not going to waste time or energy or money, for all intents and purposes, to stuff variable expenses. It's only those recurring bills that I had, essentially I have set up on auto pay, or could have set up on auto pay. All of those are in here as recurring expenses, and that's what I'm trying to get a month ahead on. With that, those are all right here for me. And I have chiseled away at, calling the creditors and asking them like, hey, what can you do for me? How can I lower this bill? All of those things. Those are something you need to consistently do, y'all. Do not get complacent with how much you pay on those bills. Everything is up for negotiation. Let's just say that, because there's a lot of fish in that sea. And you can go to another vendor and get just as much quality service or goods as you do from the current one you use. So don't get complacent, y'all. Go talk to them people and say, give me my money back. What can you do for help me help you? So anyway, that's what this is. So I have all of these. Up until this point, I have already funded, meaning I've already put 1 month ahead of that bill, put it away in my savings account, and I am no longer concerned about saving for that. So life insurance, Wi-Fi, home security, and cell phone, we have already fully funded. So they're back here in my back of my binder and fully funded. I just have a slip in here to denote that I have this money in my high yield savings account, which is a high yielding, interest bearing savings account. Anybody can get that. Anybody's worthy of it. Just go do your research. I have a couple links down below if you're interested in finding out, what is the hot commodities nowadays. I do use SoFi for mine, and there is a referral link. You get paid, I get paid. There's incentive if you want to use my referral link, and you actually get a little money on top of that. So, yeah, go check it out. Either way, you should really have a high yield savings account. All right, so all of these are fully funded, meaning I already put the money away over time, and I put that into my high yield. So the money that I had earmarked for this in my process initially, I have done what we call snowballing. Yeah, that's a fancy word for saying I moved the money from there to here. So the expected funds of what I want to save every time I come in here, I have snowballed that down. It's trickled down. So all of this, which would have added up to what, $18 or $12, has now snowballed into what's currently going, which is annual subscriptions fees. So let's start there, right? So let me tell you what's in the envelope. So, and then I won't pull everything out for all the rest. So I have the money that we're saving on. I have prop money in here just for the $100 because I just love the way that looks. But once we go over 100, I switch to my high yield slips, and it's way easier than having a bunch of prop money. I'll show you one of those as we go through. I'm going to hold this to the side because I'm going to do something with that. There's 2 different inserts in this, and I do sell this all on my Etsy shop, y'all. All the inserts I sell on my Etsy shop. So, and I have them in different colors, which is just awesome if you want to coordinate. So here we go. So I have a colored depiction on where we are in the savings track. And then we have the deposit slip, which is I mark down every time I put money into here and how much I'm putting in at a time. This is going to help me with the analytics because, like I said, I want to do this over and over and over again. And to learn how I did it most efficiently at different periods of the process helps me understand how I can change it up. Fix it, make it more efficient and just save that much quicker. Got to learn from what you do, y'all. Don't get complacent in what you do. Figure out how you can do it better. Yes, you can always be better. Don't get so high on your high horse. I got there. I was on my high horse. I'm only talking from experience. I brought myself back down, and I have learned to grow and evolve. All right, so let's see. let me get my pensies out. Here we go. So actually, let's use our pretty pen because I spent money on these guys. I need to use them. So we had this one out the other day. It's coming up to football season, and y'all know I am for the people who stink the worst. Also known as the Cowboys. So Erica at Black and Blue made me a cowboy pin. I think it's pretty super cute. It's cute. So let's give them homage while they still, I can still look at them and call their name without disdain. I'm not a fair weather fan, y'all. So I'm a ride or die cowboy, even if that means I never go to the Super Bowl ever again. All right, so y'all, let me get started. So I'm going to cash stuff 1 here, and let me get my money out. Like I said, this is $110. I bring the same currency breakdowns that I always bring. Let me scoot this back. So 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. And I have a fully funded slip because I feel like I'm about to use that. Wait for it. All right, so we finished color off 1. That means I'm paying $18. That's what we put with the Snowball. Subscription gets $18 now instead of the $6. So 15, 16, 17, 18. $18. All right, so that's going to go into what we already saved. So on the front of the pocket of the envelope, I write my goal. So if you are buying this, it looks like that, where it's just a line, and you can write it in just like I did, because it changes. It should change, right? So right now, my annual subscription fee is $200. It's my goal. And so I want to collect $200 in cash over time, and that will be fully funded. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98. Is that right? No. That's not right. Hold please. So let me do it again. So 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 1, 2, 3. So 93. Uh-oh. I already see where I went wrong. Wait, so we are good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We're just going to take an extra $1. There we go. So $194 in here is what that $18 did for us. I already wrote it in, $194. And however, we have one left, and I'm not going to sit around and wait until next time to see this just glorious moment. So I found an extra $6 to get us to 200, and we are donezo with this sinking fund. Sorry, month ahead. Well, it is a sinking fund. Month ahead category. So we have done the darn thing, and this one is complete. Yay! Yay! So I'm going to put fully funded. That's why I said I need this slip. I'm going to put this in the front. This is a freebie, actually, this fully funded. I have a set of 3, and it says splish splash. I have all the cash. So it's fully funded, and it's from me, of course. But I'm now done with subscriptions. What? Be impressed. Yay! I'm so excited, y'all. We finished another category. Yay! So I'm going to take my black and color in this heart. Yay! I'm so excited. And that means $18 now is going to snowball down to this. So what was $11 next time? So what was $11 is now $29. 29 coming in here for school fees. So now next week or next time, whenever we come in here, that's when I'm going to put towards school fees. I might modify my cash breakdown slip a little bit because I don't want $1 million bills in here. But for all intents and purposes, it stays the same. It's just that money is now going here, and we can continue to still make progress. So excited. All right, so let's go back to this because we are rocking and shaking. Let's go to school fees. It's still $11, y'all. Still $11. But just next time, we on it. We on it. All right, so we are coloring in our second to last one, which is cool. Yay. And that means, let's see, we are walking with 220 right now, and we're going to add the $11 in, right? Yes. No, we're not walking with 1120. We're rocking with 231. So this is 198, 231. Yes. Okay. I just got to make sure because things be changed. I don't know. They get up and walk away. I don't know what happens, but something happens. So 1011 is coming in here, and we are good. So this should be 244, and our goal is 250. So you see how close we are, right? Like really, really, really close. So we don't even need quite $11, but I'm going to bring it just because that's the breakdown that I used. And with finishing challenges and putting some random money in here, we have gone over a little bit on our color sheet, but that's okay. So now we have 198, and to that in cash we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 44. So we have $44. So we are rocking it. So 244. Yay! Yay! How was that? So 98, right? 98, 99, 100, 200. And then this is 42, not 44. So it should be 42, not 44, which is right. If I did my math right, that would be what I should have written. So there we go. We're good. So we are making progress, and this is what's left in this folder. Yay! All right, so moving on, y'all. I don't mean to confuse you. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. Let's try again. Water. Water is up next. Let's get into a rhythm. I am like on another level. So we are at 190 right now. I've already updated the tracker for this installment. So 190, that is correct. And we're going to add $9 to this. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now we have 195, 96, 97, 98, 99. So 199. Ooh, so close to 200, y'all. Yay! So we're going to finish our last teardrop on our second row. So we just have that last row to go, and we're done, so yay! And hopefully we'll start snowballing on this eventually. And because of that, this will get filled up. This whole envelope is going faster now because we're doing snowballing, which is just fan-freaking-tastic. It's what you live for in this process, y'all. It is. So I need to change this to, now it's thick. I can just change it to a prop slip. I haven't done it yet, but that's where that's our next step on this folder. So right now we have $200 in our high yield savings account and $16 in cash. So that's cool. And to this, let me see, to these, we're going to make a payment of $12 into our gymnastics fees. Gymnastics fees pays for all things gymnastics, whether it's our entry fees, leotards, all that jazz. This is what prepares us for that. So I'm going to put in $12. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go now. And now we have 200, 10, 25, 26, 27, 28. Perfection. And that is correct. 228. So we are good for this one for the time being. Just know, y'all, putting this money away, it just makes me so comfortable. Like, I can be comfortable knowing that I am doing as best I can, the best I can for all of us, for all of us, and for my sanity. So all of us is truly a good statement. So this is an electricity bill. We're pulling in another electric bolt, which is $12. So 10, 11, 12. Perfect. We have that. Okay, so this one is donezo. That puts us at how much cash? We have, and I like to put, after we get to 100, I like to put every 100 in the bank. So that way it can start working for us in the high yield, right? And I can consistently keep track of it, right? So it just makes it easier. So let's see. So 228 is correct. We are all good with this folder now. So electricity, donezo. Home sweet home. This is my mortgage, and I did this one a little different because it's such a big amount. So $2,000 is what we need to save. I didn't want to have $2,000 coloring off on this tracker because I would not see progress, and that would defeat me. So I knew that I was going to have to color in multiple of these to get to 2,000, but that's okay. So one of these is worth $400, and so we just colored off our last 20, which means we're going to pay this 20 in here. We have 300 in our high yield already, and this is one of the prop slips that I talked about. High yield prop slips. I have these in different versions or themes. This is my classic panda, and it is telling me how much I have in my high yield, and last day I update it. So perfect. So that way I can keep track, and I don't have a million of those plastic cards in here bulking this up because this is already truly too thick. So we have $100 here, so $400 towards our $2,000 goal to pay off for our home sweet home. So $400 is where we're at. That's perfect. So that is paid and good. Next up is car insurance, and this beast, we're trying to save $2,500. So this one is getting $27 every installment. So, oh, I didn't even write this one up. So let's write this real quick. So 820. Oh, I did. It's right there. 821. 821 for 27. So we should be at 513 when we are said and done with this one. So 25, 26, 27. And in here, now we have 405 in the bank. Let's call it 510. So that's 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 513. So I have to make it easy for me, y'all, or y'all be sitting here forever trying for me to count odds, and it ever never works out. So we are good with our car insurance. Yay. So we have, oh, we need to color off our tracker. Hello. It's not real until you color it, right? All right, so let's go on and color this off. Yay. So we're halfway done, essentially, with this color tracker thing. So, and that's not really true, is it? Because this is another one I'm going to have to print off over time. Because, honestly, at halfway, it would be like, what, 12, like almost 12.50 maybe? And we're definitely not there. No, we're not there. So we're going to continue to save on this. This one is kind of my catch-all, if you will, and I've named it debt payment. So every little straggler dollar I have on my tray, I put it in here. So this dollar is just going to mount up. So now we're at $20 with this extra strap dollar right there colored in. So it's just my added way of saving for debt, debt payment, like without even trying. So that's $20 I didn't even try to save. And these are my fully funded. So these fully funded here will continue to grow. Like these will move into here as we fully fund them. And hopefully this ends up right next to the front when we are all said and done. Yay! So that is super exciting. So $29 is going to go into school fees next time. And that means we finish school fees, to be honest. So we will snowball that 29 plus 11. So what is that? $40 into water next time. What? So we are going to see a big change really quickly. That is super exciting. So excited. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. So excited. So we're back to thick thighs in this binder. So give me a second. Let me shut Big Bertha. That's what we're going to call her, Big Bertha. Stay. There we go. And month ahead is donezo. I love that process, y'all. I love talking through that process. It is without a doubt one of the best things ever. Oh, I love it. So we've made our progress. We'll come in here probably next week and put a little bit more. It's just $100, y'all. Every time we come in here, 110 to be exact. And look how much growth we have on our month ahead. Can't beat it. All right, guys, let's get into essentials all day, every day. These are the expenses that we need to rely on. We need to get the little oomph in it. If we have a little bit more saved than what's due, even better. Even better. So let's get into this and see how much progress we can make. All right, so first up is our marker, which means blind as a bat. And in here, we have one of my games. And let's go on and get started. I love this guy. So blind as a bat is one of my challenges to help me save for glasses. And y'all, I am, in fact, as the saying goes, blind as a bat. However, we learned last time that bats aren't actually blind. Look at me teaching you something. So there's a bunch of factoids that I have on this challenge, and I think it's super cute. I like that I give you some education as we go through this. So I'm not going to read any more, but I will just keep calling out the fact that bats are not blind. So we have pulled a pinky, and so the pink one is worth $4. So we're going to save $4. We have $200 to play with today. So all I'm doing is coloring in little spectacles and taking out the money and putting it in the envelope. So $4. So it's one of my grab and saves. That's what I call them, grab and saves. So $4 coming in here. Should we do a little bit more? Let's do another one. That was just $4. Let's do a couple more, maybe. I don't know. Depends on what we pull. Another pinky. Okay, so that's another $4. So that's $8. I'm gonna put one back and take a 5. And then let's do one more. Ooh, an orange. That's $2. Okay, we're gonna take all this back to 2. What is it, 2? So we're gonna put the 8 back and take a 10. Perfect. I want to pull one more. Okay, we got green, which is $8. Let me get my that $8 back. There we go. Back over here. Okay, so let's end there. So glasses are inevitable to me. So when I get a job back, I have been laid off. If you're new here, I got laid off about 6 months ago, and I'm still searching for a job. I feel it though. I feel in my bones. It's coming soon. So if that's the case, the first thing I do when I get the job is probably go back to the eye doctor, because I am due for my eyeglass appointment sooner than later, or at least get on the calendar to get one. And I need to go get my eyes looked at because I feel like they have deteriorated with all the stress. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let's see what we have now towards our glasses. Yeah. Let's see. 20, 40, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $64. That's a good chunk of change. It will definitely not buy my glasses, but it is definitely a good offset of the glass cost. We still have time though. I have plenty of time. Next up is Monkeying Around from Mischief Managed Budgets. It's one of our card series, so let me get it out. This is my Ren box. These are my addictive cards. And I use this to help maintain and keep them categorized. If you are interested, I do sell these on my Etsy shop, so come get one if you'd like one. If you have as many Ren cards like I do, then you need one. All right, so here are 2 of the challenges that Ren has put in here. Let's see what she's making me save today. Let's see. An 8. Okay, we can do that. I'm using this to save for family adventures, which is a big thing for us. And we're actually taking one soon, like really soon. And so this is going to come right on time to help fund that. So again, we like to do things that make us or keep us debt free after we get back, whether it's a vacation or a family outing. And so this right here helps that. So $21, so 21, we're just going to take that and put it into what we've already saved. And now we have $67 towards our little monkeying around. And yeah, I think that's awesome. All right. Next up is grill repair. This is my challenge. So the envelope comes from Reinventing Renee, or Budget Nerd Co. But I have my own challenge that I came up with. It's braces with a smile. And so it's a combination challenge between scratch and save and a roll and save. We're rolling a D20. So let's see what we are going to save today on our roll and save. Each little teeth is a roll and save. So we got 4 only. Nice. Okay. So maybe we can do a little extra scratching. So $4. Let's see. Let's go on and scratch. Let's see. Ooh, 12. Okay. So we're at 16 and 6. Okay. So let's see. $22. Let's just stop there. We want to make sure we have money for the back this time. Usually every time we go through this binder, we don't have enough money. So $22 is what I said, right? Yeah, 22 getting added to grill repair. This is from Miss B's through the years. And the reason why it's through the years, one of the things that she may need through her kind of formidable years is braces. And so I'm trying to just get ahead of the game with saving as much as I can while I can. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 officially. 122 or $102 is what we've saved so far with this challenge. This is on my Etsy shop, which is awesome. You can get it laminated. I don't like laminated because it causes a glare when I record. So that's why my stuff is never laminated, but everything can be laminated, y'all. Next up is medical, which is another one from Rin. I told you I'm addicted to her cards. So medical is right here. So this is helping save for our medical emergency fund, which is a very big priority of ours right now. I don't have insurance, and so if anything were to happen, if I just need to go to the minute clinic, even that can be a pretty penny. So I'm trying to save as much as I can while I can, if we ever need it, especially coming into the holiday season. So that's $25. Whoa, Nelly. Maybe I should just stop there. No, we really need this. Oh my gosh, Ren! I think this is the highest I've ever scratched off on a challenge like this. Like, ever. That's a $40 scratch off. Oh my God. Okay, Ren. I would have taken one more card in the set to break $40 up. That's like all our money. Why did I do this? $65, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't even have enough tens. Oh my goodness. $65. Just gonzo. Okay. Oh my gosh. That gave me a heart palpitations. That was not the plan. Clearly not the plan. $65 going in the medical emergency fund. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 170. Whoa! Okay. Okay. We did it. We paid it. We paid it, and that's got to count for something. Oh my goodness. How much is this going to say? We still have a lot of cards in here to do. Oh, I don't know how to react. It hurts. That hurt my tummy. Y'all. Moving on. Taxes. And this is another one that I created that can be a beast sometimes. These numbers are not small. So it says, wouldn't it be cool if money actually grew on trees? Yes, it would. I pray that one day someone comes up with a money tree that actually grows money. So we got on ours $15. Okay, so we're going to pay $15 and stop there. Adding to our taxes. Okay. So now we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 106. $106 going towards our taxes. This is for the business. Just in case. It's like my escrow buildup. Just in case I'm not taking enough out of my income from Etsy and YouTube. I just want to make sure, y'all. I caught a case last year with how much I had to pay in taxes. So they're not going to get me this year. I'm going to be ready. So next up is car maintenance. And this is another set of Ren's cards. So you can see where my mind was at when I created this binder, y'all. And I have way more challenges that I need to do. And then I'm going to use them in a different way once we've scratched off everything. You'll see. So get your gas and gear. So this is car fund. And we are saving, I know I'm only scratching, I'm going to take 2 out, but I'm only scratching 1 if it's anything over 10. We're not scratching another one if it's over 10. Oh, look at that. It's like it knew. It's like it knew. It's a 9. It's making me, it's like agging me on to scratch another one. All right, Ren, I hear ya. I hear ya. So we got 9 there. We can afford it right now. 9 there. And let's see. Oh, dang it. Ren, why don't you like me today? All right, guys, so looks like I owe $21. Where's that? 21, 22. $22, right? Yes, $22. Oh my goodness. $22 going in to get your gas in gear. This is for car maintenance. And we need to get our catalytic converter fixed finally. We're going to go on and do it. So we can't buy a new car. So catalytic converter, we're getting it done. So that is donezo. So now in here we have 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 80, 1, 2, and 3. $83. I'm going to take it over there tomorrow and see if we can get it fixed. So whatever goes on the credit card, this will go help to pay that off. I cannot believe I paid so much in that one challenge. I still can't get over it. Can't get over it. So this one is going to Home and Garden, and we already have our next one. I pulled it from a different binder. It's Home and Garden, and we can't even make as big of an indentation as I wanted to because we have no money left. Whatever. So we're going to do $15, but we're going to do it in 2 stickers just to make us feel good about ourselves. So this car is worth 10. And this card is worth 5. So this is from Liz and Les, and each sticker has 2 numbers. You can do the top or the bottom is what she recommends. We're actually flipping that script, and we're just doing the bigger number no matter where it appears on the higher or lower, upper or lower, I should say, levels. So we're just doing the bigger amount. So it's going to be more than $150, which would be the biggest that she says you could save. But we're doing it even more complicated. So $15 coming in here, and yeah, y'all, I wanted to make it through this whole binder, and it didn't happen. So we're going to have to bust this guy out next week when we have more money. All right, so we are going to put this in here for $15. We have 2 stickers left. We have $25 left on this challenge, and we will be good. Oh, wait. No, I didn't even see that one down there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we have $30 left, not 25. All right, so here we go. So 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So we have 160 saved in this challenge, and we still have another $30 to go. So there it is, y'all. There it is. Thank you, Liz. How much do we got left, y'all? We have enough to play a little bit more. Just a little. Just a little. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try, just the 2. That song, it's popped in my head. Let's work on a new car and make ourselves feel good about it, I guess. We have, this is another one of my challenges. It says, there is something special when a new car comes with a red bow. Yes, it does. I aspire to have a red bow on a car again. Or a green bow, a bow, period, because that means we got a new car. Let's do this lonely one down here and hope that it does not break the bank. The numbers range between 3 and 10. And I haven't seen a 3 yet, so maybe. This is worth $100 when we saved. Oh, 5. Not that bad. Let's just stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's just be happy with that. And that we did not go over and I cussed myself out again. All right, so we just have those 4 up there, and we're done with this one. So that's exciting. Just totally dropped the money. Okay, so let's put that away, and let's see what's next. All right, so up next, oh wait, is this one. This is my Christmas one. This is a new one I'm putting in here. I need a dashboard, but I was like, let me put this one we finished last time, the smart cookie one. And so we're gonna save a little bit for Christmas, inflation and whatnot. So I wanna make sure we have enough in our Christmas fund. Right now we have $2,000, but you know, can't ever hurt. That was my goal, and now we're going over our goal. So let's go on a scratch. That's worth $2. This is going to save me a total of $63. And this is from Delilah Budgets. She was a relatively new budgeter that I had been made aware of. I think she sent me some happy mail, and this is part of that happy mail to get to introduce herself. So I'm super grateful and super happy to meet her and know her. I have been watching her channel. That's how I got wind of her channel. So yeah, go check out Delilah. She's pretty sweet. She's pretty sweet. Let's see, that's at 6. So let's stop there. It's $8 to get us started out of 63. So 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. So $8, and I'll put a dashboard in here so I can remember that that's that Christmas savings. And last but not least, because all we have is a few dollars left, is this one from Busy Lizzie, my girl. She is awesome and making me save a lot of money. So that's 5, 10, and 15. We finished all the ones. This is a friend savings challenge. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only have $9. So we're going to save that 4 for the next one. We're going to just do 5. At least we can do something, right? So we're going to do this umbrella right here. Y'all, I just realized I had my fan blowing this whole time. Hopefully it wasn't annoying. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's a little subtle hum. But yeah. So anyway, so $5 there. I was hot earlier. I was like getting flustered. I don't know why, but I did. So friends, which is for family and friends. And we are saving 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, and 778. $78 out of $188 that this will save us when we're all said and done. Next one is Etsy Ransom. I'm supposed to use this to buy Etsy stuff and not buy it before it's done. But y'all, that is just not the way this is working. So this will just help me pay an offset of my Etsy debt. So $4 is what we have in here, right? Or what we're putting into here right now. So let's go to color off 4. Let's see. What color did we not use? Let's use yellow for the eye. And then what about my mint green? Where's that guy at? So we have $4. So this one, so that's 3. And then let's just start over with this other pastel-y. There we go. Okay, so that's 4. All right, so we are on the trying of, please stop creating such cute challenges. I'm trying to budget here. So not working. This is from our Candy at Stuff and Budget. Love it. It's a digital download for her, so go get that from her. So cute. All right, so this is where we're leaving off. It's our birthday savings that we didn't quite get there, so that's okay. So we'll come back to that next time. So, but we made a really good indention. That medical emergency fund. Sorry, I just had to thump it. Like, why did you do that to us? Anywho, we have done a lot. We have done the most. I am grateful because without these binders, I don't know where we would be, to be honest. I have no idea how we would be financially. We would not be set during this time of me not working. We would not be set when we lost our dear sweet Nana. Like, none of that would have like put us in a good position, right? Like, it would have put us worse off. But because we have this process through those events in our lives, we have stayed afloat financially. And for that, I am truly grateful and blessed. So anyway, until the next time, guys, I want to say be blessed, be kind, be the reason someone smiles. And my friends, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.